Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And would I be out of line? Would I be stretching the truth if I said to you that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the socialist, quasi-communist representative from New York, is kind of out of her mind? Would that be stretching it? You're going to see in a little bit, but before we get started, I want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you would. I know I ask it a lot, but it does really help us out. It does really help the channel continue to grow. And I notice a lot of you guys, like a big portion of our audience, you come in here and you watch the videos, but you're not subscribed. You're not getting those alerts when we come live with breaking news. Just hit the subscribe button real quick. Like I said, it really helps us out, and we keep bringing you the news as it happens. So Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was on stage, and she loves being on stage. And guys, let me tell you, have you seen the movie Coming to America? If you have, you'll remember a character played by Arsenio Hall named Reverend Brown. And he gets on stage, and it talks like this. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in this video. She's dancing, she's bouncing, she's trying to get the crowd riled up and fired up, and it's absolutely absurd. It's amazing to watch how these Democrats change accents, change the way they talk, change the way they act, depending on which crowd they're in front of. They are chameleons. The reason they're so able to do that with such ease is because they're phonies. They're actors. I insist to you, most of these people are drama school kids who never got to be actors and actresses who are living out their fantasy now. This video of Ocasio-Cortez is hilarious, but it's also dangerous. It's a short clip, but in this clip, she's basically threatening consequences for people who don't get on board with her radical socialist agenda. In other words, how I read it, and you can read it however you want, this is my opinion. How I read it is, eventually, we socialists are going to come to power. And when we do, there will be consequences for those of you who didn't come on board. And that would be typical of a communist or socialist regime taking the reins. That's what they do. They punish their enemies. They punish the people who stood against them. And people like you and me, we stand against this. We're capitalists. We're free market people. We are Republicans. We're conservatives. But heck, there's a lot of liberals who are free market capitalists. You know, people like AOC coming to power, people like Mandami coming to power, people like Bernie Sanders coming to power, or Elizabeth Warren coming to power, is uniquely dangerous for our country. It's how these things started in Russia, in China, in Cuba. It's how it starts. It starts sounding really good. We're going to get those rich people. We're going to punish them. You ever notice, here's the thing about socialism. They will punish the rich for you and try to bring them down to your level, but they will not try to bring you up to the rich people's level financially. They can't. The state can never make you wealthy. Remember that. The state can never make you wealthy. It can only take wealth from people. And it can give you sustenance. It can give you enough to survive. But it can never make you successful. The state will always keep you under its thumb if you give the state too much power. So if you're willing to abandon all your hopes and dreams and the hopes and dreams for your kids and grandkids, then socialism, communism, that's fantastic. But if you have ambition for yourself, for your kids, for your grandkids, then these people present a path of poverty to you. And you can never recover from it. It's easy to get socialists voted in, but you can't vote them out, if you understand what I mean. I want you to watch this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
There are consequences to fighting and taking away people's health care. There are consequences to voting against a living wage. There are consequences to ripping up law-abiding, dutiful, undocumented people from their country. There are consequences. There are consequences for fighting against LGBT rights. There are consequences for taking away our right to choose.